Hi. So it's been a while. I got sick a couple of weeks ago and I'm still getting over it. So that's why I sound like this. Even with this tea, my voice is still gonna be raspy, so just deal with it. And if it looks like I didn't try on my appearance today, it's because I didn't. I got a flu shot and a COVID booster on the same day. And then that night, I got this intense fever. I think it was just my body fighting the vaccines, but I might have got something before I got those shots, so just recovering. But I decided today, in between coughing up globs of phlegm and watching TV, I thought I would make a video, just a quick little update for you guys, all 20 of you, just to let you know what's going on. So I've talked about financial independence a little bit. Not really. Have I really? I don't know. So I want to update you guys on the financial independence journey that I've started. Not going too well. I don't even think I want to stick with the whole FIRE movement anymore. It just seems like unless you're rich or you started when you were like in college or like the first time you ever got a paycheck, then it seems more realistic. But for me, someone who's almost 30, working a full-time job that pays decently, and for someone who's living in Los Angeles, a high rent area, it's not very feasible. I mean, it is, but in the meantime, while I'm saving all my money, I'm not really enjoying the fruit of life, like going out to a restaurant every now and then. Although I do want to cook more, it's just not realistic for me to do it every day. My energy will run low, and I'm just trying not to stress myself out with, I guess, unnecessary things. Like even this channel. I know I've said I wanted to be more disciplined about it and to upload a video once a week. Obviously, I have not stuck to that because life happens. I got sick. I'm not going to try to make a video while I have a fever. I feel better now today, but as you can hear, my voice is not the best quality it can be. Not that it ever was. I feel like I always have a raspy voice, regardless of whether or not I'm sick. But now it's just a whole lot worse. Yeah, financial independence. I don't think I'm gonna get there unless I win the lottery. First, I need to buy a lottery ticket, I guess. But I have other ways of making money. As I said in like a video, one of my first videos I made this year, I talked about some side hustles I could do as a way to increase my income a little bit. And I've been trying to do more of that lately. For example, today I just got back from selling some clothes at Crossroads, which is a like buy, sell, and trade clothing store. Yeah, so today I actually went out and made some money selling my clothes. Made some coin. I made about $80 just selling some clothes that were in my closet. I've sold clothes before, so I know what they look for. Always like anything that's like vintage or trending currently. These are some clothes that they did not choose. I thought they would go for the cashmere, but they did not. And so like the rest of these clothes I'll either keep for a little bit longer or I'll donate them to Goodwill or somewhere. And like selling stuff is something I want to do more of because I feel like I have a lot of stuff that I don't use. And I feel like a good rule of thumb for deciding whether or not you're going to get rid of something is if you haven't worn it or touched it or used it in at least a year. Like if you've gone a whole full calendar year without ever needing the thing, then you can probably get rid of it and you won't really miss it. Other than that, so the job I have now takes up a lot of my time, stresses me out. But I don't want to quit yet. I still like the people I work with. There's still a lot of value, I think, that they say I have. Apparently I'm still valuable to the team, so I'm going to stick around. But I'm going to get more of my own time back. I've decided starting January of next year, 2023, I'm going to transition to a part-time position. I'll still be doing the same job, but I'll just be working less hours per week. Maybe I'll do like 8 hours a day, 3 days a week. So that's 24 hours a week. And then I'll have 2 days a week free. So maybe I can finally get my 4-day weekends that I've been wanting. Although I do lose some benefits, like I won't be getting health insurance or dental insurance or vision or pet insurance, or I think most of the benefits I'm losing by not being full-time. Because I think like the way the company works is if you're working less than 35 hours a week, then you lose those health insurance benefits, which is not ideal, but I understand it. I'm giving them less of my time, and so they're giving me less of their perks. But I can always purchase that stuff on my own. I've done it before. It's not too expensive, although I'm much older from the last time I did that, so I don't know how much the premiums are going to be for me at this age. We'll find out. And it's kind of an experiment, you know? I do want to go part-time because I want to have time to work on other things, other side projects, like maybe put more time into this channel. Maybe I can actually make weekly videos consistently, put a little bit more effort into them. Unlike this video, as you can see, I did not try. And I'm kind of just winging it. I don't have a script this week. So yeah, I guess I just wanted to let you guys know, like, we all need a safety net. My job is my safety net. They provide for me. And in exchange, I give them most of my waking time. But now I want to take back more of my own time. Maybe I can, you know, sell more stuff. I have some furniture. I have more clothes. Just a bunch of crap in my closet. I'm not going to show you guys because it's a mess. But I have a lot of stuff that I just don't use anymore. If I can get some money back from the stuff that I have already, instead of it collecting dust, then I'll do that. I made $80 just from some clothes that I don't wear too often anymore. So it's been a good day so far. Profitable. Although I did get a parking ticket in the mail, so it kind of broke even a little bit. So that's life, I guess. You just break even. It's like you don't gain too much, you don't lose too much. Kind of just like Jerry Seinfeld in the middle. It's better than losing money, I guess. What else did I want to talk about? So fire. I think I'm giving up on fire. I think I'm just not very patient. I mean, I'm still saving up most of my money, although I like to eat. And besides rent, most of what I spend my money on is food. You know, living in Los Angeles, there's a lot of opportunities for discovering really good food. So I like to do that sometimes. I don't really go out to eat a lot, but I do get a lot of takeout, which can be expensive. It can add up. And I was also thinking maybe when I start working part-time next year, I'll have more days off of work and maybe I can start doing deliveries. Instead of being the recipient of the takeout, I could be the one delivering it to people. I have a motorcycle. You know, maybe I should just become a motorcycle courier because, especially around here, you get to cut through the traffic. You're much faster. That's even something I could do for my company. I say, hey, you guys have deliveries or pickups that you need that other people don't have time for? Well, I can do it. Besides, I like riding my motorcycle. I was even thinking of looking into being a part-time motorcycle instructor. That's another kind of side hustle thing I could do part-time. I think now I'm realizing that I just want to lean more into jobs that I can choose when I want to do them, like deliveries. I could do those basically anytime. I feel like there's always going to be a demand for that. As a customer, people are busy, people are lazy, and sometimes it's worth it to just pay a little bit more to have someone else pick up and deliver your food for you. Well, I can be that person. It'll give me a chance to discover more of this great, big, beautiful city. I'm sorry if this video is all over the place. As I said, I am sick. While I'm working part-time and filling in the rest of my time with side jobs, then maybe I'll be okay. Then maybe I'll be happier. I gotta be honest with myself. The job that I have now is not fulfilling for me. I feel like for other people, my job could be their dream job. But for me, it's not. I just want to be fair to my employer that I'm not trying to move up the ladder in this position. Although I would be getting a higher pay, a higher status. Why am I doing this? Sometimes just making a lot of money and having a higher position in the company, you gotta ask yourself if that's worth it for you. If that will bring more value to your life. And for me, I don't think it will. Because although I'd be getting a higher pay, I would be getting a lot more responsibility. And I don't want more responsibility. If anything, I want less responsibility. This could sound like I'm regressing in my life, but I think I'm just at a point where I just want to evaluate what's actually important to me. And I know that, like, you know, having a high status job and lifestyle is not what's important to me. Working for these millionaire types, holding their hand, just reassuring them, like, oh, yes, it's gonna get done. Oh, yes. That's not who I want to be. That's not the job I want. I just want to have more freedom in my life. I want to have less obligations. I want to be able to wake up and decide how much I'm going to work that day. And even though I feel like I'm leaning into jobs that will be a little bit more of like trading my time for money, which I know is not the way to financial independence, but I think I value a simple lifestyle where, yeah, I'm doing like just simple, honest work for people, but work that's not going to stress me out too much and drive me to more sickness, because I think part of why I got sick this year is because of stress. If your body is weak from stress, then you're more susceptible to sickness. You gotta find things that bring value into your life. Find things where you feel like you could bring more value into someone else's life. But be fair to yourself too. Just because you're helping someone else out, you shouldn't have to feel like your job is killing you. Sometimes I feel like my job is killing me. That's why I need a way out. I don't think it's fair to keep quiet quitting at work. I feel like I'm just kind of like on life support. I'm doing the bare minimum. I'm just doing what's asked of me. I'm not really going above and beyond anymore because I'm tired. For my own sanity, it's like I can't take it anymore. There are other things that are more important in my life that I want to do. I'm not sure what else to say. This is why I need a script. I need to keep myself on track. How long has this been going? Holy shit, almost half an hour. But yeah, just wanted to update you guys. Hope you're doing well. Drink your orange juice. Drink a lot of water. Get plenty of sleep. Sleep is very important too. I want to have a healthy sleep schedule. I need to work less to do that. What is it about America where we feel like we have to fill ourselves with caffeine and just work nonstop? It's unhealthy. I don't like it. I don't want to be a workaholic. Earlier in my career, I think I was a workaholic, and I thought maybe I'd grow a thicker skin and have more tolerance for the bullshit of work sometimes. But I feel like instead of it making me tougher, it's worn me down, and I've had enough. And now I just need to find something that is important to me, something that I'm actually excited about, and I feel like that's just doing simpler things. Simple, honest work for simple, boring life. And I would be happy with that. Eventually, I will move out of Los Angeles because it's just not sustainable to live here long term, at least for me. It doesn't quite align with my lifestyle goals. I'm not trying to be this rich, alcoholic LA person. I think I would like to move to a smaller town with a lower cost of living, although I do still enjoy the things that a big city gives me access to. But I think there's happiness to be found elsewhere. So, yeah, that's where I'm at right now. Hope you guys are doing well. Drink water, drink your orange juice, tea, get plenty of sleep, wash your hands, eat your vegetables, and I'll see you next time. I don't know when that'll be, probably in a couple of weeks. But take care in the meantime. All right, bye. Cheers.